on another episode of GNN, the Giga News Network, the only news network that I trust, and the only news network you'll see my name on. I find it very funny that we have two big Hollywood celebrities, one more so Hollywood than the other, that are in our direct attention for the past week, and one has been on for the past almost month now. So we have Dave Chappelle, my man, and then we have Alec Baldwin. Not my man, not my man. His man, for goddamn sure, but not my man. I just want to start off by making it 100% clear. This video is not an attack on Alec Baldwin. He absolutely bears some responsibility for what happened on the set of his latest movie that was unfortunately fatally interrupted. But also he does not deserve all the hate and blame that he is getting, even though he brought on much of that himself. In 2019, there was a shooting by a police officer that ended up killing a citizen. It was unfortunate. The officer expressed his remorse for what happened, but then you had people like Alec Baldwin that would not let the man forget it, and he had been tweeting over and over and over. And I believe it was one of his last tweets on the topic. He addressed the officer by saying, "I wonder what it feels like to accidentally kill somebody." Well, Alec, you needn't wonder. Unfortunately for you, you needn't wonder. When you surround yourself with so much hostility, and you are 100% a hostile person, and you surround yourself with hostility, anger, and people that think the way you do, eventually karma is a big bitch, and karma hates all of us, doesn't she? I find it so crazy that whenever we hear a school shooting, or whenever we hear some sort of shooting, and it has to do with a particular side, because we are living in such a divisive world that if you're a conservative or if you're on the right side, automatically you are labeled the villain, the evil of history, and nothing you can do will ever gain you forgiveness in their eyes. But when it happens to one of their own, Alec Baldwin and the left liberals, I don't have any animosity towards you. I don't have any problems with liberals, but what I'm talking about are the leftist liberals, which are just as problematic, if not much more so, than right-wingers. Both parties have to go, but the left has to go first. So they're trying to figure out any way that they can spin it to, guys, it wasn't a real gun, it was a prop, it was a toy, a pistol, if you have it. Alec Baldwin was just expecting that he was going to aim the gun at somebody and squirt, 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 strawberry juice was going to come out. No, regardless of it being a real gun or a prop gun. By the way, a real gun and a prop gun have no differences apart from the type of bullets they fire. So both guns are the same, and both guns can and will fire both type of projectiles. So when you have an armor that is completely new to their job, and her job is to load the gun and make sure everything is safe, she's seeing a whole bunch of cases in front of her. So this is what a blank empty shell looks like, and this is what a live round looks like. Can you tell the difference? Do these look exactly the same to you? One looks like this, the other one looks like this. Same difference to her apparently. So she loaded up the gun, gave it to Alec Baldwin. Alec, for some reason, instead of pointing the prop gun that had the live round in it, aimed it at crew members, not cast members, but the crew members, and fired. Grazed the director and then fatally shot the other person, unfortunately, the director of photography, and she is now dead. So there is responsibility that has to be paid, has to be dealt. Alec Baldwin, for sure, because of his negligence and a whole bunch of other stuff we've been hearing, deserves blame for his negligence handling the gun. But the new hire, armorer, if she was so new, she should have been assigned as an apprentice and have somebody looking over her. But even at that point, somebody still has to check the gun before handing it off as well. So this is a tragic story, unfortunately, and it did happen. Alec Baldwin is not a killer, obviously. Irresponsible, obviously. Killer, absolutely not. Even though it was fired from his hand, he had no way of knowing that it was a live round that was in the gun. But there's no doubt in my mind that somebody placed the live round on the table that was loaded into the gun on purpose, fully well knowing that the gun will be used that day on set and it will have been fired by one Alec Baldwin. And there's so much freaking collateral damage, it's horrible. So place the blame where it's due. And as much as I dislike the unhinged TDS actor, Alec Baldwin is not a murderer. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully this case will be wrapped up soon. Now get the hell out of here. Enjoy the flag. Fuck Joe Biden.